guys, happy Sunday and happy Father's Day. Shout out to all the fathers out there. I mean, every man is a father. You're all going to be a father someday, even those that are married and those that are not married. And I'm the single dad. Shout out to you all. Shout out to, that very good dad who's always there for their kids, who never gave up on them, and then who's always out to assist your kids whenever they need it. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for all you do. So happy Father's Day. However, you all know me before we go further. My name is Patricia. I'm your host and I'll always be your host. And guys, today's topic that I want to talk about is very sobering. It's a topic that we take for granted. It's a topic that we've always, we see as a taboo. It's a topic that we feel that is not important. A topic that we are evasive about. Even rather than us talk about it, we just want to be evasive about it. We just skip it, and then we feel that it's nothing. And it's funny how I take murder seriously. It's funny how we take robbery seriously. It's funny how we take cancer seriously, that we even, celebrate cancer survivors and we don't celebrate the survivors who's been through this and all that. And so before I go any further, today's topic that we're going to be talking about is rape. I mean, it's something that is sensitive. It's a prolific, topic that we just um, always want to put aside, like it's something that it's not important, and it is. And I must tell you guys, do you know that 1 out of 5 percent of women, 1 out of 5 is raped every day? I mean, as the clock is ticking, as we see each new day, 1 out of 5 women is raped. And I'm going to tell you another thing. 5 to 28% of these women come out of 100 come out to report boldly, and the remaining ones just ignore. They just leave it and let it slide. You know why? Because some of them are too ashamed to come forward. They're so embarrassed that they think that people are going to make mockery of them. Some of them are afraid. Some of them feel that they will not be taken seriously. Some of them feel that I mean, they won't persecute this person anyway, so why would they come out and talk about it? However, we keep forgetting that rape is something that should be treated, as big as murder, and make sure that these perpetrators are brought to justice, just as we bring murderers to justice, that they will also serve the same terms that we give to murderers. Because when you take something from a woman, her virtue, something that she appreciates so much, you take it away from her, you can imagine the damage you've done to her. You can imagine what you've done to her that will affect her, not just her, even when she grows, get married, and then be in her husband's house, it still affects her so much. It brings her to a level of, it steals her confidence away. It steals, her trust. That even trusting the man that she's married to is difficult. Now I'm talking about from childhood to, that adulthood for you to get married. Let me tell you something. Another thing I want you to know today is that most women, if you ask them, do a survey asking them how did they lose their virginity, you will hear that it wasn't a consensual sex. It was a sex that, was non-consensual. They were already there thinking it was something they really wanted, and then getting there, the guy had to force his way through, saying that, well, we're here already. It's not consensual, and that is rape, because when a woman says, I don't want, I really do not understand where you don't know that language when I say, I do not want. And then you assume that, oh, she's lying, she actually wants, oh, she's actually pretending she wants it. No, I don't think any woman would want and tell you she does not want it. And I tell you this too, that you need to know, men, really? Really? I'm telling you, it's becoming an epidemic in my society, especially back home in Nigeria. It is an epidemic right now. It's now the in thing. I don't understand. Maybe the COVID thing made you guys so bored. You guys are not even keeping safe, staying safe, using your hand sanitizer, using your facial mask, and then the next thing you guys are just thinking is how to rape. Hell no. That person you're raping could be your sister, your daughter. And I tell you what, the society is actually, ignoring it, seeing it as a taboo. It doesn't really matter. It does matter, because even fathers are raping their daughters. Brothers are raping their sisters. I'm telling you, A lot of things is really happening in the society right now, and we're not taking it seriously. And let me tell you something: these rapists are usually serial. I'm telling they are, because 9 out of 10 of them are serial rapists. And I'm going to tell you another thing about them. Half of them, 9 out of 10, like I said, are serial rapists. And I'll tell you another thing. If you check their record, you will know that 9 out of 10 ladies they've met, they probably raped six. Not probably, yes they have. With survey, yes they have. And then another thing I want you to understand is that they continue doing this because it's something they never brought them to justice. They felt that it was nothing, it's not a big deal. And then you always all just assume that the person, a rapist, is somebody in a ski mask, ready to hold a knife, to stab, to do. No! Oftentimes, serial rapists are people we know. Yes, because I'm telling you this, 10 out of 10, I don't want to say 10 out of 10 of the people that rape ladies are people they know themselves. You will know that they actually know themselves. They are either friends, maybe family or something. But because the society trusts them, you all just assume, oh, rapist, that person must be under duress, that person must have a skin mark, that person must. No, it's not until a robber comes into your home to rape you, that's when that person is a rapist. What about the people that we went out on dates with? What about the people that we trusted? What about the stars? The people that we assume, oh, he's a star, we love them and all that, and then the next thing, they take advantage of us because of their position. And then they assault us, and then we just take it for granted. And then the next thing, when these ladies come out to speak, you all say you silence them because you think that oh she wants to be a star. She's trying to be make it big on social media. Oh, she wants people to know. No, not everybody come out to speak up because of money. Not everybody come out to speak up because they want to be known or because they want people to show sympathy. I mean, we take cancer seriously when we celebrate people with cancer survivors, but we're talking about raping a woman, taking away her dignity. What about taking them seriously for once? What about taking them and speaking up for them for once? And seeing that this epidemic is actually eating up in our society. It's taking something away from our women. It's taking something away from our children, our kids, our daughters. It's making them, miserable. I really do not know how to say this anymore, but I really want us to take this seriously, knowing that this epidemic is eating into our society, so that we could do something about it. Bring these perpetrators to justice. Let them face it. Because if we have one scapegoat and let them, go through the system, the justice system, just as we treat murderers, let me tell you something. It will serve as a lesson to others so that they will not tamper with our daughters, so that they will not tamper with our children. They will not tamper with our mothers, our sisters out there. Honestly, I really want us to bring this topic. You guys feel free to talk about it. Feel free to share your comments with me because this is really important to me. It's really dear to me. The topic that is dear to me. I took, I've been saying I was going to talk about it, but job and all that work and all that kept me busy. But I said today I'm going to talk about it because seeing this, reading it on social media, it's scary. Man, you guys can do better. You can do better if you feel like it. Come on. You have girlfriends. I mean, and I'm gonna be telling. I'll keep it really 18 right there. You have horse that you can pay, and then just go get it done, and then you're out of it. But don't do that. As much as I don't support that, because really, I will not tell you. But I would rather have you do that than have you rape someone. Pay someone and then just get it done and get your aggro off your body than raping someone. Rape is bad. It's not good. It's taking away the life of our girls, and because you guys are not seeing it, it's really stealing something, stealing their dignity, their confidence. Honestly, guys, I believe I've said enough today. Guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter on House of Magdalene. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, House of Magdalene. And of course, IG on House of Magdalene. Guys, please feel free to talk about this with me. Share your comments. Let's talk about it. Let's rub minds. You all know, if I don't talk about it, if I don't give you my reply post today, I'm definitely going to give you guys my reply post, some other time. The next time I come in here. So, guys, you're to girl Patricia. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for listening to me today and for watching. I love you guys so much. And to all the fathers out there, make sure you have fun, enjoy yourself. Talk about sex education with your girls. Let them know when a man is touching them inappropriately. It's really important. But that's not a story for today. We're definitely going to talk about it another time because I'm still going to reply this post for you guys to know, the prevention and how to go about it, how to stay away, when it wants to happen, what to do, and how to, like, avoid it. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. I remain your girl, Patricia. Love you, and God bless.